Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I have some really exciting news. I don't know. We have a vendor that, the more money we spend with them and the more product categories we buy from, the more points we earn. And then we can use those points to, get cool things like coolers and stickers and that sort of stuff. And so, anyway, the points expire every year and we get new ones based on the season. And so they expired at the end of September with this vendor. And on Monday night at 11:45 p.m., I realized that I had just a few minutes to use the last like 70 points that we had left in the system out of thousands and thousands of points. And I wasn't really sure what we could find, but I thought, I'll poke around. So there in the evening, from bed, just going through my phone looking for something that stood out, and I saw that they had ice shakers, ice shaker cups. And I don't know if you know, I know Brett knows and Alan knows and a few others that I'm a big fan of the Ice Shaker brand. And I got this one from Jocko Fuel from a purchase, but I've bought other ones. My wife has an ice shaker. I've got a big one that I use when I'm working out. I think it's a great quality product. The mixer's good. The quality on the seals, everything. This one is 2 years old, no problems. The only issue with it is that I once dropped it on concrete while it was missing the rubber bottom, and so it's got a little dent in the bottom of it. But that's from me dropping it on concrete when it didn't have its little rubber stopper. So anyway, long story short, they had ice shakers. I was like, oh, great. So I clicked on them. And they had NFL branded ice shakers, which makes sense based on the ownership. And so I was looking, and they had a couple different ice shakers from different teams. And as y'all know, I've not watched football ever since Bill O'Brien was allowed to bring Brian Hoyer back to another summer camp. Almost a decade ago now, it seems like. But I have not cared. It was clear to me then that my team didn't care about me as a consumer, and so I wasn't going to give them any more money. So with the Texans out as a possible brand, I had to look to see what was left, and then of course the normal names start popping out at you, and I thought of all you ops managers out there and your loyalty to your teams and how hard y'all work to keep us all moving out in the field and keeping us squared away on our vehicles and tools and just whatever we need. And so I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice to show some appreciation for that? So I only had enough to get one, and so I could not bring myself to get a Cowboys ice shaker, and I could not bring myself to get a Chiefs ice shaker. And Mike, sorry, I could not bring myself to get a Texans ice shaker, but Antoine, I got your ice shaker right here. I got it in the mail. It's on the way. I hope you enjoy it. I appreciate